So today I have great news for you. We're about to start the foundation of my mom's house, something that I've always wanted to do. The men that are supposed to help me, they're already here, but they're contemplating because we're expecting rain today. But sometimes you just have to stop negotiating and make that step because you're always going to be behind time. So with that being said, we're about to get started. So the stone was the only thing for us to get, and I went to the quarry and purchased a load, and luckily we were able to get it delivered on time. At this time it's around 11 o'clock and we're just getting started because everyone was just watching the time saying it's going to rain as if they are afraid of a little showers of blessings. I don't want to catch cold. Come on, man. Anyway, take a look at this borrow, guys. I have this borrow since 2013 and that's 11 years. Well, finally the work has begun and we have a long way to go, and at this point everyone is saying we're not going to complete, but we're doing what we have to do, and because I wanted to complete, I have to step in and start doing some of the work myself. So it actually started to rain and everyone was about to prove me wrong because they had to leave and it was raining so hard. I was just praying and saying, Lord, if we could just get a few more hours to just get this foundation complete. And we were just waiting. But finally the rain stopped and it's time to get busy again. Let's go, Greens family. So the rain is falling, Greens family. This week is a rainy week, showers of blessings. Right now I'm on my way going to pick up Nathan from school. Everyone is back home doing something because these men are determined that they have to get the job done today. So mommy's home cooking some fish and rice and yam and different stuff. You know that once you work, you have to eat something in the body, right? So guys, it's just an amazing feeling to know that we're moving to a next step, and we'll give you an update as we go along the journey. And we know that by the help of God, it's going to turn out very well. So everyone is busy doing something back home, and we appreciate, everyone who turned up today because it's a rainy week and these men are, still willing. And some of them tell me that, once it's you, brother, we have to show up. Money or no money, but that doesn't mean we don't give them money. We still have to pay them. But we appreciate them. Nevertheless, even if we didn't have money, they would have still helped us, and we appreciate them so much. So guys, hope you like the video. Please be sure to give the video a like. Also leave a comment and we'll get back to you.
You like this?
I know fuck. A shovel,
So okay.
Yeah man, a shovel, man. You have to shovel it up. Go, Nathan, go. Nathan, Nathan can't shovel up, man. Go up again, Nathan. Alright, good job, good job. I can see if Daniel can do something now. Alright, give Daniel a try, Come now, Daniel. Daniel, move forward, watch him. Yes, Dan. Yes, Dan. Good job, Dan. Alright, Dan. That's enough now, Papa. That's enough now. Alright. Say good job. Clap yourself, guys. Yay. Alright, good job, guys. Come, Daniel. Go and stay with Grandma. Stay with Grandma, Nathan. Here? Soon come.
We want pie.
You want pay too?
Yes.
You must get pay?
Yes.
With the elegant work there?
Yes.
Are you not if you can fart good?
No.
Alright, Greens family, this is our little storeroom that we're going to store every little thing that we need to use on the house. So we have some cement remaining. We start out this morning with 60. So we have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 and 3, 18. So we have 18 bags of cement remaining. Not bad. So we have some cement to start laying some block. All right, Greens family. Looking amazing. Foundation is now completely cast. Time to move on to a next step. Look at that dresser right there, Greens family. That dresser has been with us for about, my mother had that dresser almost 30 years now, and it's still not rotten as yet. And I purchased the dresser about 10 years ago, and it is already rotting already. I don't know what kind of board they used to make it, but those were definitely the best dressers. The ones that they're now making, ah boy. You see? Could get it refurbished and turn it into a brand new dresser, but it's kind of too small. Want to give mommy something nice. Someone had to hang that clock right there. What time is it? That's about 7 minutes after 8. No, 7 minutes after 7. Okay. Not bad. We finish on time. I don't know who decided to put that clock right there. So guys, it's just for us to start laying some block. That's one of the last thing you're going to purchase when building Greens family. Block. Many of times I see people about to start building, and the first thing that they purchase is block. And you know, you have to come out of the foundation first. You're going to have to think about the size structure you're going to build. You know, the builder is going to have to line out the area. They're going to have to dig the foundation. And I am telling you that this foundation, it was one of the hardest foundation to dig because it has plenty of rock. Like, this land is ready for a 5-story house because the entire foundation is just rock. The Bible tells you that the wise man built his house upon the rock. This foundation is just entire rock. So I mean, from the moment they start digging, they have to get about 3 different kind of digging equipment to remove all the rocks, but they didn't bring the foundation too deep, and that is the reason why we think we actually, you know, finished this early, because we actually started this morning about around 10:30 or 10:45, because early this morning everyone came, and then the builder was saying it seems as if it's going to rain, so we should probably leave it for a next time. And I was like, no, let's not leave it for a next time, because I went out and I gathered all these men to come and work today, and I know that everyone have their personal thing to do, no matter how small it is. Whether he's a little bushman, have to go to his farm and do his little thing, go and look for his animal. No matter what it is, you have to respect people work. So I don't want to call anyone to say we're going to do it this day, and when people leave what they're doing and come to do it, I tell them, no, we're not going to do it today, come on next day. So I didn't want to do that. So about 2 to 3 of them came this morning, and they leave and went back. I had to rush and go back and tell them, no man, we're doing it today. So they were like here from about 8 in the morning, and then when they returned, it was like 10:30, 10:45 right there, and we just get straight into work, no itching anymore. And we were able to complete it around 5 o'clock. It's around 5 o'clock and everything was complete. Everyone is now gone, and mommy prepare some food for them today. Some what is it? It's sliced fish and some dumpling and yam and stuff like that, and some juice. And it was a blessing. And we also give everyone a little token that come along. Yeah, you have to bless everyone, because everyone have to eat, and you want to be able to call them again. You understand? So we don't just give people work and just You know, I believe that when a person works, the Bible says that when a man work, he's supposed to eat. That's how you earn, by the sweat of your brow. So it's a blessing, Greens family. This is something that, you know, I wanted to do this for many years now. For the last, I'm telling you, for the last 20 years of my life, I want to do something like this. And you know, it's just an amazing feeling to know that we are actually getting somewhere right now. And you know, many times we could have started, but there's a time and place for everything, and I think that now is the right time. So we're going to start with about 1,000 block. I believe that anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 block will probably be able to complete it. So we're going to start with 1,000 block, and we'll see how far that takes us. So Greens family, you don't have to rush, just take it step by step. You know, my personal house, I never spend more than about $200,000 to $300,000 on my house one time. You know, when I'm building my house, I spend probably like $250. Throw a little partner, you get a little draw, you do it again. I don't throw a partner no more though, but that's when I just started the house, and that's a couple of years ago. And you know, my house is just completing. So I am just, you know, happy to know that I am building this nice little spot for my mother. I want it to be something really nice. You know, I want to complete it and give it a nice color and get nice furniture and put inside of it. But we're putting everything in God's hands. Nothing for us to get excited about. They always tell you, you know, don't count the eggs before the chicken hatch, but you have to speak by faith. Sometimes you don't see the result, but you have to speak as if the result is already there. So when I'm looking at this building, I'm not necessarily looking at this empty building. It's like I'm visioning the entire thing being finished. And that is how you should look at things in life. Look beyond the expectation. So, you know, by the help of God, He helped us to start it. He will definitely help us to complete it. And like I said, don't desire to start big. Because, for example, building these houses is just for your personal living. You're not going to be earning from these houses. It's not like you're going to be selling it. You're going to be renting it. And remember, you have to continue whatever you're doing to earn. You know, you want to maintain it. So let's say you're raising animals. You're running a little shop. You know, you're going to work. Whatever it is, you have to keep your business going on. So that's what we do. Each time we invest and we earn a little extra, you know, you just have to be disciplined. Tell yourself that every time I get my income, I'm going to be putting away, you know, this little amount towards this project. And you just have to be true to yourself that this is what I am going to do. Because I know that one of the hardest thing to do is to say, let's say you get $100,000 for your pay, and you're going to say that I am going to put away $10,000 towards doing something, and I am not going to touch that money no matter what. A lot of people it is so hard for someone to, you know, put that money away and to not be thinking about it. A lot of people is like they put it away on Friday, Monday morning they're first in the line ready to do a withdrawal. So you just have to be disciplined. You know what you want. You want something out of life. You want someone to be comfortable. You want someone to be happy. You just have to be willing and determined. Yes, and I am 100% sure that you will get a result. You will get a result. I just hope that from this little video, I just hope that it encouraged someone to support their parents. You know, I don't know, but for me personally, I could never be living in a 3-story house, you know, living my best life and, you know, traveling the world and all that. And my mother is, you know, back in the country area, not really, even, it doesn't really matter where she is, but she's not living her best life. If I am living my best life, my mother personally have to be living her best life as well. God don't bless me, God bless us. That is how I look at life. So if you're in a position right now where God is blessing you, definitely it is not by chance. God opened door for you. Please, to maintain those blessings, remember your parents at home. If it's even not your biological parents, but remember those ones who used to sacrifice so much so that you could be who you are today. Because don't neglect any days that you have been through. Someone was able to feed you a day or two, not because you're able now to buy the world. Don't think as if that was nothing. Like, for example, if they didn't help me, I would have still reached where I'm at today. Don't look at it that way. Just appreciate them for what they have done for you, and show them your appreciation. Don't just appreciate them in your heart, but allow them to know that you appreciate them. So this is just one of my little way of telling my mother that I appreciate her. I wish I could buy my mother one of the largest house and stuff like that, and my mother wouldn't even be too excited for it, because my mother is a very humble person. She's not, even things like these don't frighten my mother, because my mother joy doesn't come from material things. My mother joy come from the Lord. So these are things just things to appreciate our mothers, and to know that we thank them for being there for us. Because even when the father wasn't around all the time, the mother was just always there, never give up on us. So guys, some blocks, that's where we're out of the blocks already. The blocks is supposed to come in like any day right now, and then we start to lay some blocks, and we're moving on to something else. This right here is something, the tree. Why name again? This is a black supported tree. It just started to bear. You only have one on it. See it right here. You only have this small one on it. That's the first one on it. Black support tree. I don't know if you know what that is, but we use it to make drinks. You make a very thick juice, almost have this chocolate look like, and it's kind of sweet, and but it can get a bit clouding though. Like eating too much of it, it can get a little bit clouding. And I realized that when you drink so much, also it also gives you like a little cleansing. Yeah. So when you drink the black support tea, you'll be going to the bathroom like very often. So it started to blossom, but I've been searching all over this tree, and I realized that it only has one on it. That's the first one. And the builder was telling us that because we're actually, the house is coming all the way around here, right? So the builder was telling us that maybe we're going to have to move this tree. So sad, Greens family, because my mother is the one who planted this tree. There's a next tree just right down there, less than a minute away. But this one was just like right at your window. You could just open the window and just pick and go back inside. But maybe we're going to have to get rid of it. I don't know if it's possible that we can get it in half. So we cut the half of it and get rid of half of it and allow half of it to stay. So it just lean to the building, and then it just gives this little coolness to the yard, like, because it's right in the backyard, because we're going to have to do the fencing, go all the way down, but it's just right in the backyard. So I'm just thinking like maybe you can build like a little seat area around it, and then you just have this little cool tree that you can go to your little backyard and relax around and stuff like that. You want to go and do a little reading, a little meditation, those little spots in a yard that you can always go. And yeah, so I like quietness, Greens family. Sometimes we get in the crowd and we make a lot of noise and we enjoy ourselves, but definitely I like quietness. So some of the time it's best to have a little quiet moment, That's where some of my best idea comes from, when I'm by myself, just relaxing, just meditating, just thinking about life and thinking about some of the things that we have been through in life, and just some great idea just come to your head, and it's just an amazing feeling. So, Greens family, it's such a pleasure having you to watch this video. We do appreciate you so much, and we take the time out, Greens family, to read all the positive comments that you guys share, and everyone who share the video with friends and family, everyone who take the time out to give the video a like, or even subscribing and being a part of the Greens family. We appreciate you so much. So I just want to encourage everyone to keep doing what you're doing. If it's negative, change to something that is positive, and don't give up. Just keep pushing. People will tell you that it's not easy, but just know they're telling you the truth. It's not easy. But if you think about the ending, you'll not get to it. For example, when you're taking on a journey, don't be thinking of, oh, I'm going to complete this, oh, I'm going to do this. Just know that it is step by step, and no matter how slow you're moving, every time you move, you're taking a next step. So if a person is able to build 1,000 houses in 1 year, and you're only able to add a bathroom to your house, don't feel as if you are the worst. You are moving, you're just not moving that fast. But the point is, you're still moving. So don't get carried away and start to compare yourself as, they're building 5 houses and I'm able to just buy a door. Don't do that, because the moment you start doing that, you will not be able to have that gratitude. You'll not able to be grateful. And that is one of the way that God blesses his people, when you can be grateful for a little, because he knows definitely that you're going to thank him for a lot. So he will not be scared to bless you with a lot, because even when you had a little, you still had a grateful heart. And when you get a lot, please don't change. Please don't think of yourself as if, I have arrived, I am no better than anyone else. Be humble still. Be humble, and just appreciate life, and know that life changes. It's just your time to shine. A lot of people get so carried away when things start happening for them. A lot of people get so carried away. They don't talk the way they used to talk. They cannot drive a regular car no more. They cannot sleep in a regular house no more. They don't talk to regular people no more. Be humble. I always tell people, Greens family, anytime you're going higher in life, that's the time you're supposed to be humble. That's the time you're supposed to be at your most conscious peak. That's the time when you're not supposed to be, boasting and, and stuff like that. It doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make absolutely no sense, because the same people that will clap for you and celebrate for you is the same people that will laugh at you when things are going the opposite. So just appreciate life and take it easy. So again, Greens family, we appreciate you so much. Have a blessed one, Greens family.